Hello, I'm Rob Mitchell, and this is Josh O'Gorman, and we're here to give you an idea of some of the stories we're working on today at the Rutland Herald. First of all, Bruce Edwards is working on a story about propane prices, which, if you heat your home with propane, you may have noticed they are going up pretty rapidly, even as we've had a pretty cold winter. So he's going to write about something that our congressional delegation is doing to try and tamp down on those propane prices through using a lot of an international treaty. It kind of sounds complicated, but read the paper tomorrow and you'll find out what Bernie, Leahy, and Representative Welch are doing. We're also going to have a story out of Brattleboro about 30,000 dominoes that will be toppled at 5 p.m. It's probably already done by the time you see this, but reporter Kevin O'Connor is down there to watch it. It'll be broadcast live on WCAX, and sounds like a pretty exciting event down in Brattleboro. They're calling it the Domino Toppling Extravaganza. Closer to home here in Rutland, we had a water main break that Josh went out to report on.
Absolutely. So shortly after 1 p.m., DPW got word that there was water bubbling up through Nicole Place, which is a short dead-end road just north of Georgetti Boulevard. It turns out a 2-foot section of the 6-inch cast iron pipe that had been laid in 1956 had in fact cracked. So I just got word right now, as of about 4:30, from Public Works Director Jeff Wenberg that they have it all patched back up and water is back on in the neighborhood. But it did force the closure of the street for about 3 hours.
Great. Been a busy couple days for DPW with the snow and now the water.
Absolutely. They had been out clearing snow from all the fire hydrants and got pulled away from that to go do this. So I assume they're back out doing that.
And Josh, you're going to be up in Montpelier tomorrow on a couple events.
Absolutely. So I'm going to be checking out the State Board of Education, in which they meet monthly, and so they're going to be talking about what's going on with the legislature from their perspective in terms of proposed laws affecting education. And then at 5:30 p.m., I'm going to be attending a debate. It's the third and final debate between the Ethan Allen Institute and the Public Assets Institute, in which they're going to talk about the education funding formula here in Vermont, looking at pros and cons and what needs to be reformed and what doesn't.
Right. Well, it's definitely a hot topic up in the State House and around the state.
Oh, yeah.
Closer to home, Gordon Dritschilo will be working on a story about the city applying for a $1 million grant to rehab a bunch of blighted properties in the city. Mm-hmm. And we'll let Gordon talk a little bit more about that.
Thanks, Rob. Tonight I'm writing about the city's plan to seek a $1 million state grant for the anti-blighted property efforts in the Northwest neighborhood. They intend to rehabilitate a minimum of 10 vacant properties with that money.
Thanks, Gordon. And also, it's playoff time in Vermont, so we're going to take you to sports reporter John Shramek, who's going to tell us what's going on. What's happening, John?
All right, thanks, Rob. So today is Pairings Day for girls basketball playoffs, which are going to start tomorrow and continue Wednesday. So we're going to have a list of that in tomorrow's newspaper, which way things are going to shake out and which matchups to watch. In boys basketball, we have 2 games that we're going to be watching. Tom Haley's going to be down in Manchester, looking to see if Burton can stay undefeated. They're 17-0 right now. And I'm going to be in West Rutland watching the Otters take on the Horde. So that's what we're looking at today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, John. And it sounds like it's going to get pretty exciting in the sports department for the next couple weeks. So we'll look forward to reading about that in print and online. And finally tonight, there is a death investigation going on up in Lamoille County, and the Associated Press will be reporting on it. Sounds like it is going to be a homicide investigation. So we'll have something about that in tomorrow's paper. So for today, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in print.
Thank you.
Here we go, getting close.